Hey, this is Spencer Sutton with Evernest, and today I want to talk to you about the 5 most expensive repairs for your rental house. Now, there are a lot of factors that determine these things. Where I'm sitting today in Birmingham, Alabama, may look completely different for your home in Denver, Colorado, or in Detroit, Michigan. But I do want to go over these because they tend to be the same thing over and over and over. Again, they'll depend on the age of your home. They'll depend on a lot of different things of the environment. But I'm going to walk you through the 5 most expensive repairs for your rental house. So number 1 is your roof. Roofs are extremely expensive, and I've seen many rental houses that have had their roofs neglected, and small leaks turn into bigger problems. Sometimes the tenants maybe aren't as aware of the leaks, but a lot of times they will just kind of go unreported. If you don't get that leak fixed, it's going to turn into a much bigger problem for you. So roofs are obviously very, very expensive. Number 2 is your heating and air system. Now, if you live in Denver, it's your furnace. If you live in Atlanta, it's your HVAC. So these are very expensive repairs. You want to make sure that that is taken care of. I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than a July emergency in the middle of summer when somebody doesn't have air. They tend to be much, much more expensive repair calls, especially if they're emergency type situations. So your heating and air are definitely something that you're going to want to pay attention to, especially if you're an investor and you're looking to buy houses. You're looking at some houses maybe in Little Rock or Atlanta or Jackson or Birmingham. You're going to want to make sure roof and the HVAC check out. So what else? What's number 3? Well, I'm going to say the sewer line. So here in Birmingham, we've got, and this is a lot of this is going to depend on the age of the property, the age of the home. But in Birmingham, we have a lot of like terracotta piping. And what happens is roots grow through that, get clogged up. I mean, it turns out to be a mess, so that when you have to deal with it, like you can come and have Roto-Rooter kind of drill their way through the pipe, and it provides relief for a little bit, but ultimately that sewer line has to be replaced. And so if you're looking at a rental property in an older neighborhood, you want to find out what kind of plumbing it has. That's definitely something you want to check out in any older rental home you go into, because it's going to have to be like, this is going to be one of your most recurring problems with ongoing maintenance. But the sewer line is extremely expensive to repair, several $1,000s. And so that's number 3. Number 4 is going to be mold remediation. Mold remediation. And this can happen if, let's say you have, your house has trees around it. You allow the leaves to fall. They clog up the gutters. What happens is water comes and then starts pouring down towards the foundation. That can seep into, if there's a basement, can get into the basement. It can cause a lot of moisture, a lot of dampness, which eventually is going to lead to mold. Now, I had this happen recently at one of my rental houses. I wasn't told that by the tenant that was in there, but some moisture was coming down through up off of the gutter and down into the house. And so mold remediation is a big deal. It's, right now, as I'm telling you this, I've got a friend who owns a couple of Serve Pros, which they do professional mold remediation here in Birmingham. And he's quoted me anywhere from $2.50 to $3 per square foot for mold remediation. And the last one I'm just going to say is the foundation. Right. So the foundation is very, very important. So if you're examining a rental house and you see, you're walking and it's a little bit tilted, you've got some uneven floors, you're going to want to check that. You want to go into the basement, look for cracks in the wall. It should be fairly obvious that you have foundation issues. And before you buy that property, you're definitely going to want to get a quote for fixing that foundation if it's something. Now, it may be coming to you at a discount. And I understand that. That's great to find houses at a discount, but you want to make sure that you add this into your repair scenario, because it's extremely expensive to do it right. I have a friend who was just rehabbing a house and had to dig trenches around the entire home to go in and secure the foundation. So he did it from outside and he did it from inside in the basement. So those are the top 5. I'm going to add one more. I'm going to add number 6, which I had to deal with this past year, which is no fun. And that's just when a large tree falls in your house. Now, it's up to you whether you want to claim insurance. Sometimes it's not worth it for a rental property to call an insurance to do it. But if you have a large tree, even if it just falls in the yard, this is going to have to be something you deal with, and that's just tree removal. So those are it. Those are the main 5 most expensive repairs that you're going to deal with when you own rental property. If you have any questions about Evernest, what we do, how we help owners and manage their property, then feel free to reach out to us. Just go to our website, evernest.co. We would love to talk to you.